Yeah.
Yeah, so I don't know, whatever comes out. So I have a journal. Well, I have a notebook and there's a bunch of just like stuff about what's going on in my life. There's a whole bunch of like creative stuff, like poetry and just like the way that words kind of work together. And I guess that's just like something that's always been interesting to me is how you can take, 5 words and reshape them and they mean completely different things and just kind of like it's neat how that works and how when you use those words you have so much potential to to communicate a message or a thought or whatever's in your head at that moment. And yeah, so I don't know, I've just it's just something that I love doing and hope to continue to do for as long as I'm alive.
Yeah. That's another very unique thing about you is like you obviously work in a very like masculine structured work. Projects have to be structured. There's budget and time implications, but you also have a very creative side to you as well. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Like and that's something that I love doing with my kids. Like I still think of the one day we were up at my parents' cabin up at the lake, and the girls would have been like 2 and 4 or something like that, and or I guess maybe 3 and 5 because they could both communicate fairly well. But just wanted to say like if like we can write a story, right? We can. What do you guys want this story to be about? And so they just throw a bunch of ideas out there. It's like, okay, so I put all these like words together, created a story out of it, and then they drew the pictures. And so I drawn all these pictures. So we ended up creating just a storybook.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, being able to then like say if this is something that you enjoy doing, you can make this a career. And so we printed off a bunch of these. And then similar to like a lemonade stand, they were on our sidewalk selling these books. And it was just like something that you kind of like I wanted to share that entrepreneurial aspect of it where you can take it from idea through to like a product or through to
Yeah.
whatever,
Yeah.
and you can continue to do that for your whole life if that's something that you want. So
Right.
just always trying to connect the dots for them or help them